the way I wanted to start this live, but and it's gonna be kind of a short one. I try to start this, if I am gonna do this on a Friday night, I start it like at least half an hour ago, if not sooner. But wow, I got coffee. I guess I need some more. But I took it all in, relaxing, entering into this Shabbat. So I'm not sure if anyone's going to come on, but you can see this later. And Shabbat Shalom. If you do happen to come on at some point, Shabbat Shalom. Wow, I've not had much of a voice today, but it's because I have a job where I talk all day. It's funny, I have a friend who said that job's perfect for you because you talk a lot. But what that friend doesn't know is that I seldomly open myself up to talk a lot to, you know, it's certain individual people that I feel comfortable to share. But I have a job that I have to, you know, I'm forced to speak to people all day. And the thing about that is that I'm also a singer. So the combination of singing and then the job talking all day, it's just not good. It's hard on my throat. Hey, Shabbat Shalom, Trey. So I've got this warm coffee. It was really hot. It was too hot. Then I left the lid off too long. So now it's just warm. At least it's not cold, so that's okay, but I like it when it's like hot, but not burning hot. Anyways, I hope you guys had a good fast. I think there's 2 people on here, so I'm not sure if anyone else will come on, but if you did fast for Yom Kippur, I hope it was a good one. This fast was probably the first time. Hey, Shabbat Shalom, Clement, hey. But this was probably the first fast where I actually wasn't really with hunger pains so much. I really wasn't. I felt hungry, and I actually felt very weak at one point, but towards the end. So, but for the most part, I actually felt like the day wasn't going by too slow. And I was doing okay, and that's actually a first for me, really. So, you know, people say, I hope it's an easy fast. Well, it went, I would say, you know, in a way, it was pretty easy. And I was blessed. I have things in my life that I don't, Lord help me. But coming into today, I actually refrained from Facebook for the most part. I guess we're social media from here too. And I found us happier, doing better overall, which I've kind of known that, and yet really putting that into practice going over the last 2 days, I'm like, there's something wrong with social media in a way. I mean, it's not natural, you know, it's not normal. We're not designed to be looking at little screens all day. Is there benefits? Absolutely. Absolutely there is. Getting the word out, connecting, definitely. There's definitely benefits, but there's a lot about it that's just not good. And so then tomorrow is another day. Hey, Shalom. Hey, Steve. Yeah, so I'm just now talking about the benefits of being away from social media and how my fast was good. The next thing is relating into Sukkot. Usually I do some sort of video about these things, but you know, I've done so many over the years that I just haven't put like a special video together. I think I did one that was like an hour long a few years ago for Yom Teruah, and you can still see that video. You know, it's there. But the next thing is Sukkot, which, by the way, I don't know, I forgot to tell Tom again, and if he comes on and you see this later, I need to respond to your text about music out there, time out there. So much has happened in a short amount of time, and I have no idea what God has planned from one day to the next, literally. I don't, but that's okay. That's half the fun, right? When we don't know. And I look like I lost. Well, yeah, I'm sure I have, because I did the fast, and I don't. It's not like I have that much weight on me to begin with. So I did the fast, and whatever weight I had, healthy weight, whatever weight I had is probably gone after one day of fasting. So, but yeah, and then today I didn't eat so much. So I'm definitely a lot more active though than like a couple years ago. I had a job where it was a lot of stress, and I was sitting all the time. And you can see in my videos where I had some weight on, not bad weight, like I've never been overweight, but I still had more weight on that I would have liked. And it was the stress. And so now, even though I have a job where I'm sitting down all day, I don't have all that stress. Shabbat Shalom. Yeah, yes, yes, I believe I have, yeah, I definitely have lost some weight, but it's all good, Um, it is all good, and I just had a lovely meal. Oh my goodness, which shout out to all who, those of you who have blessed me, time and time again. I always say this every video, thank you. Um, it really means a lot. I'm finding my way in this life. Seems like most of my life as an adult has been struggling. But on the other hand, however Abba wants it, I guess may his will be done. I would rather that than be really wealthy and have so much that I don't think about praising him all the time. I think when, those of us who don't have much, we are actually really blessed, because we are constantly looking to the Lord. And sounds crazy, I know, but it's a blessing. It's actually a blessing to have only a little bit. Constantly looking to him, constantly seeking him, trusting him all the time. So I really wouldn't want it any other way. I've had friends, not close friends, I guess more like acquaintances, who were like, yeah, I want to be rich, or I want to marry someone rich. And I was like, yeah, I don't have that. I don't share that same dream. That's not me. I mean, it would be nice to be a little bit more comfortable. Who doesn't want that? But you can actually get a lot and forget who has given it to you. I know there are people who don't. I know that, but still, it happens. There's a reason why when you go to other countries and they pray for miracles to happen and they happen, then here in the U.S. it's a lot. I mean, it's not that it doesn't happen, but it's a lot difficult, a lot more prayer, because in places where there's nothing, they really do rely entirely in heart and in mind on God. So, and I've seen that. When I was a little kid, my family made a missions trip to Mexico. I saw that. I saw stuff happen. There was a boy that some parents wanted my parents to pray for, who was demon possessed, and I actually don't remember how all that went. I know my parents were gone for a while, but the faith, I don't doubt that he was delivered. I don't remember, the story with all that, but I don't doubt that. And since I was pretty little, I don't know that my mom would have shared too much, although I love the fact that my mom spoke to me like an adult. I mean, that's the way it should be when you're a kid. I really think that's part of why I was so fascinated with the Bible from such a young age, was because this was something that I could talk about and I loved, and with other people who saw me as, a mature kid. Don't give me so little, steal, don't give me so much, I think I do that. Yes, amen. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed your other messages here. Yeah, pray for those in the Islamic world, yes. I will also share this with you too. There's word that Hamas will release the hostages. Now we know that anything could happen with that. So please be praying for that, because I don't know how many are alive, if any. But I tell you what, even if I pray they are. But even if someone is returned, people are returned not alive, the closure that will bring to those families is a huge blessing. So be praying about that, definitely, for the believers, for sure. Forgot about my coffee here. Oh, it's so good. Tomorrow, I'm also going to make up for what I've lost with the fast and everything else. I've gone through a lot, okay? That's the other side of this. I've gone through a lot. I have. But I am, I'm strong in the Lord. Amen. So, what else do we have here? Or what else was I going to share with you guys? Like I said, I know I can't share too long because I'm running late. I'm already late to the Shabbat Bible study. But on the other hand, we oh, actually tonight's gonna be different. I forgot about that. There's usually music at the beginning and it goes on for quite a while. And even though music is awesome, I'm a worship leader myself. Sometimes I just, I'm ready for us to get into the Word after a bit, and we don't, and there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes I wait, I hold off, and I'm realizing now we don't have music tonight, so I'm probably going to be really late now. Oh well, it is what it is. Yes, I am rich in heaven. I mean, yeah, every time I think of how I've slipped up, I've done things I've fallen, because we're human. Every time I think about that, I think about the story of David. I do. Because David, he's great in the heavens and even in the life to come, because he's going to reign with the Lord. But his heart, that is what the Lord is so in love with. A heart that is after his. And that's my prayer. Even though I've made mistakes, that's my heart. I don't want anything or anyone else more than him. There is nothing more beautiful than the heart of God. Nothing more beautiful. Oh, truly. I've tasted and seen, and there's nothing more beautiful than his heart. Yeah, yes, it is rich, And that life in the life to come is so much more important than this. Although this life is important, obviously, what matters what we do. But, yeah, yeah, for sure, in the life to come, it's gonna be something awesome. I mean, yes, strong. For sure. Oh, I will share this too. What was I gonna say? I just said I was gonna share something and it ran out of my head. I've had this happen ever since that horse riding accident. I'm not trying to blame it on that, because I know I could make a lot of excuses, but I have noticed I'll be in mid-sentence and I'll be like, but I'm still healing, so. Which, I don't know if did I share this with you guys? I don't know if I told you. See, I don't remember if I told you guys that I got back on my horse. I have, and it's been really good. I've told a couple of you individually. I don't think Tom's on here yet, but about how I've gotten back on my horse, and so far so good. The first few rides were really rough because I was scared. I mean, I had such a bad fall, and even though I didn't remember the fall itself, the pain from the healing, I remembered that. So I still have that. So a little bit of PTSD there, and getting past that, I still have that feeling like, is he gonna do something? But it's not as bad now, so that's good. You had it happen your entire life? Yeah. I missed what we were talking about for that, but as far as like the going after his heart, yeah, I love the story of David. Oh, have you guys seen? I haven't yet because I don't have a way to watch it, but let me know if you guys have seen the David shows. It's separate from The Chosen, but there's some connection, I think, with the producers, like they know each other. The one who's making the episodes of King David. I've seen clips. They are so cool. Someday when I have like the tech, and I'm tech savvy enough, or have someone who is nearby, I'd like to watch it because I think it looks really great. And probably one of my favorite things I've seen in a clip so far is where Samuel is going to bless King David, where he's not king yet, but David. And he's like, oh, God is funny. God is funny. And I want to laugh and cry at the same time when I see that, because it's like, yeah, because David was just a boy. And God showed Samuel, Shmuel in Hebrew, that this was going to be king. And so Samuel's like, yeah, I believe it, but wow, you're funny, God. I love that, because that is so true. You know, I love that scene. So I don't know if you've seen it, but if you've seen them, yes, Angel Studios, I think so. I think it's really well done from what I've seen. I really want to see all the episodes. And they just finished of The Chosen, the season 6, which I believe there's only one more season. I wanted to be in that show so badly, like even in the background, just because I thought it was the coolest thing. That The Chosen is such a cool thing. I know there's stuff in it that's, you know, there's stuff that I get it, yeah. It's not what we would like, but you know, you're always going to find that there's never going to be any Bible series that is perfect. I'd have to say they did a pretty good job, though, of being pretty close, and those are good episodes. Clean, you know, clean episodes. If you want to watch something clean, definitely better than all the other stuff that Hollywood puts out there, and Hollywood has come to recognize The Chosen because of so much attention brought to it, and it's not from Hollywood, you know. So they've had the guy who plays the Lord, Jonathan Rumi, different talk shows, and so anyways, putting that out there. I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but if you haven't seen it, you should see it. Yeah. But with that, with me rambling on, and I don't have a Bible study today. I've read my Bible, but I didn't put together a Bible study. Maybe I will here in a couple days or within a day or so. We'll see. And I'll get that out, or we'll start something like that, because tonight I'm just going to go to the study, and hopefully we can have a study soon. Oh, there's more people on here. I'm sorry. Melissa, hey. Only seen the first episode. Yeah. If you like the first episode, let me tell you, I've seen more than the first one, but I've seen quite a few, but there's a lot I haven't seen. And hopefully they're okay. Lord bless them. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Oh, I really do need to get going though. It's getting late. I gotta get to this Bible study. But yes, so I don't know when, but here pretty soon we'll do a Bible study. I'm sure we will. And I thank you guys for joining. Oh, Emmanuel's on here too. I'm sorry. Hey, yeah, Bible series. Yes, anything with the Bible is awesome. Although some of those older Bible movies are kind of, I don't know. Some of them are good, kind of. Some of them a little bit questionable. There was a movie, oh, I wish I knew who directed it, who produced it. I don't remember. I should look it up. But there's an older movie about the prophet Jeremiah that was so good, made me cry. I watched it when I was a teenager. It was very moving. So it's an older one. That one was, yeah. Because they did add things that aren't like biblical, but they made it like something that could have happened. Where in that case, they had like a love story for Jeremiah. And the love of Jeremiah, something happened to her. I don't know if she got killed or died or whatever. And Jeremiah still had to overcome that and follow the Lord as a prophet. And that part really broke me. That was, yeah. Because that happens. Sometimes we go through a broken heart, and that's actually the peace that catapults us into what we're supposed to be doing. Kind of thinking about that in my own life. You know? I don't know. But thank you guys for being on here. I do love you all. Hopefully I will do something, yeah, leading up to Sukkot too. And thank you for your prayers. Thank you for blessing me. All of you who are on here, and even those who are not able to type on here for whatever reason. I guess Tom didn't come on, but when he does see this, sorry again, Tom. Bless you. I will take care. I'm heading out to study. It's kind of weird now, actually, the way that, like, now it's getting darker earlier. I don't like that, really. I mean, I don't know. This summer, it's kind of an interesting summer, because I'm, like, okay with it being winter coming. I'm not always, but I'm okay with that. But I don't, the sunlight part, that part I'm not okay with. So, anyways, I love you all. Shalom, shalom. Be safe. Our King is coming back soon. Hang in there. Bye, guys. Shalom, shalom.